GLive.
Hello, welcome back to GLive Game Night. We are joined today by no other than Cartoon Willow. Cartoon Willow, hi.
Hello, real Dwayne.
Hello, Cartoon. This is amazing. This is the first time we have a cartoon as a co-host for this show.
Yeah.
But before we dive into everything, again, we are streaming live on Facebook. If you are watching us on Facebook, please share the stream to everyone so that everyone can see Cartoon Willow.
Yay.
And we're also live right now on YouTube. So if you prefer watching us on YouTube, may kamukha ka.
Sino?
S- Ah, na-distract ako.
Go.
Yung chef guy sa Ratatouille,
Ah, that
what's
guy.
his name? Not
Tulungan ka namin.
Ratatouille. Wait lang. I If you
I'll
know
search.
the
Go.
name of the if you know the name of the cartoon guy in Ratatouille or sinong kamukha ni Cartoon Willow, comment in the chat below. Again, we are streaming live on YouTube, so if you're watching us on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button, so that you can get awesome content from us, Cartoon Willow and Real
Yeah.
Dwayne.
Yes.
I'm not a puppet.
Uh,
I'm a real Dwayne.
yeah. Na-distract din tuloy ako. We're gonna do player pass tonight. May cartoon lang kasi as you guys know, yung mga nakakita saan sa all aboard, medyo may sugat ako sa face. May cut sa face. So, para lang mas family friendly. Let's not show the cut. And we're gonna do player pass tonight. What we're gonna do is we're gonna check out, we put up a poll in GLive Game Night. Let me show you the poll. Here, Dwayne posted the poll. We're gonna be doing player pass. Tapos you guys put in a bunch of games. Then we're gonna be checking them out tonight. Then you guys get to vote if for you it's a play or a pass. Yeah. So, we
Yeah.
do have a question of the stream also tonight. Medyo interesting yung question of the stream natin tonight. It's actually just do it. It's not a question. I put here, change the theme of a game and explain why it would still work.
Oh, new
Yeah.
theme.
So
Interesting.
parang kunyari you're part of the publishing you're part of a board game publishing place. And you voted you love a certain game, you change it to this theme, and let us know why you're gonna change it to that theme and why it's still gonna work. Yeah. So let us know kung meron kayo interesting answers or any answer would do. Let us know in the comments below. Also, please
Yes.
do say hi to our friends right now in chat. Like si Abigail here, sabi niya, hello. And also Mark in YouTube, watching from YouTube, sabi niya, hello there. Please do share and invite your friends to watch because we're gonna check out some games. Actually, matagal na natin hindi nagawa yung player pass, no? It's been a
Yes,
while.
indeed.
Yeah.
Sige. While waiting for people to come in, we can call this stage the setup phase. Let's talk about new things that we have enjoyed. Anything that you have watched, played, anything that you're excited about na non-board game.
Non-board game. I'm more excited na nag-open ulit yung mga basketball courts specifically. May mga leagues na ulit, and even though I got a cut because of the league, very very excited to play in more games. Yeah. How about you, Dwayne?
Recently I have been watching. I finished watching Top Chef season 8, 19, and then
Ooh.
apparently there's Iron Chef in Netflix, and I've
Yeah.
watched the first. I'm like I love cooking shows. It's the whole drama, the chef, they're like cutting and the slicing, and then I love it. But yeah, if you're a big fan also of cooking shows, Top Chef, Iron Chef, all of that, Master Chef also I like that.
I
Uh,
finished the season actually, yung Iron Chef. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I
diba?
watched it already. Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
Let's see if we have more friends in chat. Gino says, wait lang, hindi ko mapindot. Uy, new haircut, Willow. Yeah, it's just my haircut. That's new. Everything is the same. It's my hair that's changed. Also, hello Sam, welcome to the stream. And Joram says, "What's up? Welcome to the stream." And Abigail says, "Sabi niya, ooh, Top Chef. I love cooking shows as well." Yeah, masaya actually. And then you try to cook it. There's, ay, hindi ko na pala isa-spoil. Pero may magandang episode doon. Really, really nice episode. Very hits home. Yeah, that's all I could say. Anyway, so we're gonna check out some games that you guys posted, put in the poll, dito sa GLive Game Night. And I think we're just gonna get into it. Yeah. Yes, do it.
Yeah, let's
Sige.
get into it.
Yes, we'll do that. Please do check out the question of the stream and let us know if you do have a answer for that. But the first one here is called Septima, added by Dwayne, voted by a lot. So let's check that out. Thanks, Dwayne, for adding this game. How do I do this? Ang tagal ko na hindi nag-player pass.
I know I can't help you because I think you're better than me in this.
Okay, here's the Kickstarter page. I think it's still in Kickstarter right now.
Yes,
2023,
it
I
is.
think you launched. Yeah, I mean yung what's this called? Yung release. Oh, okay. Let's watch this quick video while I set up the voting system. I forgot
Matagal
to
na nga
set it up.
tayo hindi nag-play or pass. It's okay.
Let's watch this. Tanggal ko yung music. You know what? That's fine.
It is the night of October 31st. The silvery light of the moon is shining on the land like any other night. But tonight is special. Every year on this night, witches from all over the world gather to celebrate life and magic. Tonight, however, Septima, the oldest and wisest of us all, had a vision of those who prove their virtues and wisdom by the end of the next lunar year. The most worthy will be chosen as the next Septima. Septima is a competitive, highly interactive strategy game of witchcraft. Become a leader and manage your cavern of witches to take advantage of their unique abilities. Select your actions simultaneously and move around the town and the surrounding forest to collect ingredients based on the moon phase and brew potions to become more efficient and to heal the people in need of your aid. Performing the same action with other covens improves the effect of your action, but it also raises suspicion in the townsfolk and increases the chances for the relentless witch hunters to capture your witches and bring them to trial.
Ooh.
Manipulate the
Witch
trial's
hunters.
outcome by winning the support of the citizens and by sending your followers to the trial chamber to save the witches from exile
That's
and expand your coven. Master your witchcraft by performing rituals and gaining powerful charms, or by transforming into animal forms to call upon nature's power, all while adapting to the ever-changing world of omens. Fulfill your destiny written in the Book of Divinations and gain the most wisdom to become the new Septima. Pledge now for the exclusive deluxe box, now on Kickstarter.
Nice. Very interesting actually in game. So let me read lang quickly. Septima, gather your witch coven and thrall the townsfolk and rise to power as the new Septima in the most accessible mind clash game yet. I like that they put the most accessible mind clash game yet.
Because historically, Mind
Historically, very, very
Clash is out
notorious
there.
sila. Very big,
It's big. It's big.
very-
It's Anachrony. It's Trigerion. It's
what's the other one?
Perseverance.
Cerebrium.
Cerebria.
There you go. That's such a big game. Tried to
It's
play it.
big.
Tried to play it. Too many moving parts for my liking. But yeah, very cool. 1 to 4 players, 25 per player. 1 to 4 players, so may solo mode. And very interesting yung movement ng game actually. Yung they vote to outcast the witch, tapos pero your people can also get the witch out of that trouble.
Yeah,
So
the voting,
that's
the
pretty
voting,
cool. Yeah, no,
interesting,
ito.
no?
The trials. There you go. Yeah. I think naayos ko yung poll. So please do let us know what you think of Septima. Let's check out the chat. Sabi ni Mark Ellis, shared Septima KS page last June 21st on GLive FB group. Glad it made the Player Pass episode today. Thank you for sharing with us. I'm pretty sure some people already checked it out. Kaya it's one of the highest voted one today. Also,
Yeah, and
Paul, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, and if you have other games na you would like to share, please do share it in G Live Game Night community so that people can see and parang, ooh, it's interesting. Lalo na we have a lot of Kickstarter games, new releases upcoming. Do it in G Live Game Night because it's an
Yeah.
amazing community.
Ang ganda ng art din actually.
Art,
Actually, Mind Clash has been really good with art and presentation. Ang ano lang is the rules are a little
it's heavy.
it's heavy. Pero ang ganda ng art. This one's
Yeah.
different from their style of art actually. Pretty cool. Sabi ni Paolo kanina, answering the GL question, I think Azul would work as an Ayuda's distributions game.
Ooh.
Replace each tile design with its units representing different types of relief goods, rice, noodles, corned beef, etc. Then the grid below shows different recipes that could be made with the ingredients. Very nice. Actually,
Interesting.
very, very interesting.
Speaking of Azul, there's a new Azul, the Azul
yeah.
Master Chocolatier, and I posted it in. It was posted in Gaming Live, and it will be coming soon. And then people were talking about edible ba yung chocolate part, and
I think we
It's
had
what-
that discussion before. Saan yung
games that you can eat.
Yeah. Oh, the wingspan eggs. And also like judge for Azul. Yung judge na
Yung
chewing gum.
candy, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Sabi ni Sam, Autoback Septima for me, a light Mind Clash game sounds like I'll get it to the table easier than Tricarion. Yeah. Is Tricarion hard to get into the table? I'm sure with Cerebria being hard to get into the table. Kasi,
You just need the correct people.
yeah. Sabi ni Paolo, Septima looks like a great mix of theme and gameplay. The visual design really suits the flavor. Yeah, actually yun yung maganda sa kanya, which I hope would be a really good one since it's light naman. Pero this one's really interesting for me. I like that. Clint, welcome to the stream. Sabi niya, good evening everyone. And also sabi niya, ayos yan na cartoon face. Yeah, medyo madami pa akong sugat sa face. So we're cartoon Willow for today. Sabi ni Sam, also I definitely like the theme in Septima and the art is cool. Perfect. And Abigail says, Azul chocolate taste test with the new Azul. Pwede yan actually. Like a date night, Valentine's Day idea. Okay, sige, let me check lang your votes and we'll see if it's a play or a pass. Again, we're gonna put the games in play or pass. Play doesn't mean you really have to have it, and pass, it doesn't mean that it's a really bad game. Maybe it's just not your type of game, but we'll check these games out all together. Yan. Okay, so seems like Septima is a play. Nice. Our first play of in a while.
In a while.
Oh yeah, it's been a while. But there you go. Septima play for our people in chat right now. So let us know why it's a play for you, and also check out the GL question. Maybe may gusto pong sumagot sa yan. Okay, so we'll check the next game. The next game here is added by Abigail, which is Skyrise. I've seen this one. So
Skyrise.
Yes, let's me just move stuff. We're gonna check out Skyrise. This is a 2023 game also. I think, is this on Kickstarter or GameFound?
I am not sure.
But here's Skyrise, yan. So let me just quickly do a search.
Is this an Andrew Bosley art?
Kickstarter. It's a... I can see his name. But thank you, Abby, for adding this. Let's check it out. Kickstarter nga siya. Let's check out Skyrise in its Kickstarter page. If I can find it. I found it. There you go. So Skyrise, a game of auctioning and artistic egos for 2 to 4 players. Way above its goal. And there's 51 hours to go. Ganda ng game actually. Let me just put the poll up, but first let's watch this video. Play the video.
Had I not created my whole world, I would certainly have died in other people's. The canvas is ready. I will return with 4 savants, masters of their craft, ready to leave their legacy on my great metropolis in the sky. Floating clay, waiting to be sculpted at the hands of the greatest visionaries of our time. Antonio Santellia, the futurist architect. Vera Muhina, queen of Soviet sculpture.
Ooh,
Fritz Lang,
ganda ng sculpture
the
din,
expressionist master of darkness. And
Art
Tamara
Deco.
Lempicka, the
Ganda.
Art Deco baroness with a brush. Let us build this future together.
So emotional.
Skyrise is an accessible 2 to 4 player game of patience, deduction, and scarcity for players who enjoy tight gameplay and tough decisions. Designed and developed by Roxley, Skyrise is a
Hey,
brand new
Roxley.
game inspired by Sebastian Pouchon's 2008 SDJ recommended Metropolis. Like Metropolis,
Ooh.
Skyrise features a brilliant spatial auction mechanism
Why?
where players create a chain of adjacent bids until the highest bidder constructs their building. Skyrise will have you fully enthralled
Nice.
as you quickly realize the strategic importance of every bid made with your scarce supply of buildings. Gain prestige to become the city's greatest visionary. Win the favor of philosophers, naturalists, artists, and inventors to increase the value of your buildings in their neighborhoods. Create works for famous patrons, deduce whose commissions offer the most prestige, and keep it secret from your opponents. Reach for the stars by constructing the tallest buildings on each island. Build magnificent wonders whose special abilities dramatically affect your strategy. Team Roxley loves Skyrise. Even after years of development and refinement, we are still excited to play it every single time it hits the table. Help us build Skyrise together and receive the deluxe edition featuring 5 intricately sculpted 3D islands, 52 beautifully detailed building miniatures, 4 visionary boards, 30 alluring objective cards, heaps of tokens in an elegant drawstring bag, stored all together in a package designed to actually fit on your shelf and make setup a snap. Skyrise, a game of auctioning and artistic egos. Now on Kickstarter.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous, actually.
The art, very Art Deco, very, the glitz and glamour of US 1920s, or roaring 20s, and then it's like building art.
Yeah.
Art. I think I saw a comment. Art by Andrew Bosley, same artist who designed. Is the artist for Tapestry and many other games.
Okay.
So very
Looks
similar,
familiar.
no?
Yeah. And Roxley does
Roxley.
yung pieces nila, they try to make it as beautiful, as functional as they can. Kaya this one looks interesting. I love games that put in like buildings or pieces that make the board look alive, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
And
like
even
table presence.
even ito, like hindi siya yung buildings, like big buildings next to each other. The fact like they're different and they look may space like in real life. It looks really beautiful. Itong building na to. So really cool. And wala lang, nagulat din ako dun sa sinabi niya kanina. Sabi niya Skyrise is an accessible 2 to 4 player game of patience First is
Deduction
patience.
and patience talaga.
Yeah. So this is very interesting. Nice. So it's an auction building game. Then you have different factions. I'm guessing having powers and also patrons with bluffing, and then you build your wonders with objectives. Actually, that's not pretty hard to understand. Nice. Tas ang ganda niya pa. Do you think the this game would have the retail version of this game would have the islands also?
I am not sure. Probably because normally when they do the retail version, they do away with all that. Parang they make it into like cardboard components.
Yeah. Makes sense. Pero ang ganda rin. Anyway, I think the vote the poll is up, so let us know what you think of Skyrise. Yan.
Will
Let's
it rise to the top of the polls? We'll see. Pero let's check
Well.
out the comments first.
sabi ni Gino BRB currently at the office. We're gonna play Last Message. Yay!
Uy,
Congratulations
Last
for having a Last Message meeting. Sana hindi last message ng boss. Paolo said those Skyrise building minis so exquisite. I agree. Very, very nice.
It is.
And Abigail says Andrew Bosley is the artist for Everyday Lasat. So proud. Ganda nga ng art actually. Art is very nice. Paolo also said it's weird because I don't generally like
Ayn Rand.
Ayn Rand and objectivism, but the visual design of Skyrise is like diesel punk version of how I imagine the worlds of her novels look. It's how I saw Atlas Shrugged in my head. Actually, ang ganda ng world. I like the world building that they've done.
Yes.
So hopefully, it translates to its gameplay. But currently, Skyrise is you guys voted. It's a play. We'll put it in play. Very nice. Two big games. Two big games na
Accessible.
accessible. They said accessible.
They
Sila
said
mismo
they're
nagsabi.
accessible. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it the word of the day? Accessible.
Looks like. Oh, the next one is a big one.
Is
I
it?
won't show you
Is
the
it
poll.
also accessible?
Maybe might be accessible, but this one is a game added by Clint. Clint wants us
Oh,
to
it's
check
Clint.
out Cyberpunk 2077 Gangs of the Night, the board game from Simon.
Hey,
Ooh,
we checked out this one last Monday a little bit, but we can do a deep dive on this.
Okay, sige, let's deep and dive in. Is this currently a
Yes.
yes?
Yes.
You know what
Yes.
I mean.
Yes. It is.
Okay.
Sige, while you're checking that out. Again, we do have a question for the stream tonight. What game, or rather, what theme can you suggest onto a game and then the game will still work? Like, for example, Machikoro, tas put it in space. Space-based. No, joke lang.
You made another game. Yan. Okay. Sabi ni Abigail, I love Cyberpunk, but it's Simon. I mean, honestly,
Maybe it's not bad. And it's Simon.
and it's Simon. Yeah, true. And it's Simon. Let me just get the poll ready, but we can watch the video. Sabi na dito, Cyberpunk 2077, Gangs of the Night City, the board game. Take control of ruthless gangs vying for dominance over the criminal underworld in the glittering hellhole that is Night City. If this is something like Godfather, then I would like to play it. Kasi Godfather, Corleone's Empire, very underrated game. I think it's not, hindi siya masyado pinansin kasi nga may Blood Rage, may Rising Sun, all of these bigger named games. But actually, I really like Godfather. So, let's see if it's a area control. Baka it might be my type of game. Let's play it. So loud. I really hope this is like Godfather. It looks like it is.
It looks like it is.
Medyo malakas. It does look like it is though. Let's see. Sorry, I can't take it anymore. It's too loud. Isn't it? Godfathery.
Pero you can upgrade your gang.
Nice. I mean,
Yes.
if you do like the theme, no, it's a big pull for you to get it. Have you played it? Has anyone here played Cyberpunk? The game, the video game.
My brother have played it.
Mm-hmm.
And in our household, usually, if one sibling plays it, we just
You're-
watch. So
You're
parang
like
we're
playing
not,
it also. Yeah.
yeah, backseat driver, backseat player, very
Same,
that.
same. I do
Ah.
watch a lot of streams also who played this. Also, a couple of friends played it. I didn't want to play it because it's PC, and you guys know the news about Cyberpunk nung sa PC release. But yeah, looks really cool. I feel like it's very similar to a Godfather nga. Clint, let me know if you think also. But it's like Godfather but with added like powers or like other elements to make it a little bit fresh. Pero basically taking control of areas din, diba? I don't know. Medyo mas basic kasi sa Godfather. But let me know. Please do vote if you guys think this is a play or a pass. It's a 1 to 4 player game, so meron solo mode. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ang cool, no?
Very cool.
Art.
It's very very cyberpunk.
Very cyberpunk.
Let's check. Sabi ni Eman, hi Dwayne and Willow, what are your guys' opinions on Euros with minis? Overproduced or not? Skyrise looks nice though. I mean, if it works and it's functional and beautiful, I do like it. I rate it. How about you, Dwayne?
For me, two things. One is you need to really separate yourself from the pack. There's a lot of games that are being released every year. So parang if you release a Euro with miniatures, it will it's more added value to the game. And then second one is you just follow most of the time the designers, they just follow the market. People like miniatures, so
Yeah.
we have miniatures.
Usually then kasi if they don't release the miniatures, people are gonna print miniatures for their game. So
Yeah.
might as well. Lalo na if it's a Kickstarted game or a crowdfunded game.
Yeah. So parang,
If it's worth the price, it depends na sa'yo eh. If it's worth the price or yeah.
And lastly, table presence. Usually, if a game has miniatures, ang gandang picturean, ang gandang
Gandang
ipang
characters.
Instagram, and then you can also paint your miniatures. So there's also that.
Yeah. I hope we answered that question. Sabi ni Clint, di kasi dumaan sa KS Godfather kaya under the radar, haha, but the game is so good. Yes, I agree.
I agree. Game is so
I've
good.
played it way before,
Me
and
too.
I felt like it was supposedly one of those really good area control games. Yeah. Abigail says, what I love about Cyberpunk is their dope character customization. Hopefully they were able to translate it nicely into the board game. I think hindi siya character customization but like gang customization, I think, for this one, since you're controlling gangs.
Gang.
And like I said nga kanina, very quickly, ang daming characters. Lalo na dun sa Kickstarter. So it might be that. It might be customization of the gang, not just the character specifically. Gabby says cartoon Willow be scary. I'm sorry. I'll smile para hindi scary.
Is he parang in that uncanny valley?
Sam says hopefully the release of this Cyberpunk board game goes better than the video game release. Hopefully. I mean,
We
sana
also
walang
hope so.
patches.
Kasi it's hard to patch a board game.
That is true. Paolo also answering the GL question. Sabi niya, Tokaido as a game set in a fandom convention. Souvenirs equals merch. Encounters, panel sessions, panoramas, photos with cast members. Temple donation equals pre-orders, crowdfund. Yeah, actually, that works.
That
That does work.
works.
Yeah.
That works.
Dapat Gen Con version of Tokaido. Very
Tapos
interesting.
parang the convention, parang IKEA setting na one way lang. Like you have to start from one end and then
Or
go through the convention.
Actually, IKEA could make a board game. Tapos,
IKEA the board game?
Yeah, tapos the most beautiful room at the end of the game.
Tapos yung miniatures mo, you have to assemble it.
True.
Hello IKEA? Yes, I have an idea for a board game.
Paolo also said, so the gang units for Cyberpunk is essentially worker placement. Yes, and additional to that is workers who I think are trying to get the area. So basically the same with Godfather. They do
It's
get
more
benefit for being
area
in that
control.
area.
Yeah, it's more area control than worker placement per se. If I am not, I think.
There you go. Sabi ni Clint, yes, worker placement and for area control. Then 3 types of units. Different purpose. Yeah. Basically, you know what? This might be like a re-implementation of Godfather, which is nice. Kasi hindi siya masyado napansin before. But let us know what you think in the poll. If Godfather tuloy. Cyberpunk is a play or a pass. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting.
Pwede
Checking
pala
the
tayo
poll. What's up?
Pwede pala tayo mag-play or pass ng mga ng mga previous releases na hindi masyadong
low-key.
Diba? Yung mga under the radar releases. Yeah, exactly.
It's nice rediscovering games. Like I think a year ago or 2 years ago, I think a year ago, I had this love for Kingdom Builder, which was very old release. Pero ang saya niya kasi atas ang dali niya laruin, ang dali niya rin i-set up, and it's almost not unlimited replayability, but sobrang daming ways to play it. So wala lang. Okay, so the poll says that Cyberpunk is actually a pass. Very interesting. Let us know why it's a pass for you. Is it the theme? Is it the how it's played, or is it the publisher? I mean, it could be, but let us know.
Or maybe it's the expectation, parang the video game versus the board game. I mean, usually that's the case if you take an existing video game IP. Parang there's a hesitation that would it translate into a board game, the experience?
I mean, even with like Horizon Zero Dawn being like the game of the year and all, yeah. Medyo hindi naman flop, but not the best. Okay, so we'll put that the first pass of the night. we'll put it in pass. But remember, it's just us voting if we like the game. If you really like the game, if you think it's for you, go ahead and then buy it. Yeah. Sabi ni Paolo, I just realized the Cyberpunk game kind of seems like a Ankh more pork the Discworld board game. Medyo
There's
mixture
a
of a lot.
Discworld board game.
I think there is a Discworld board game. Yeah.
I am learning new things. This is
Sam
amazing.
Sam
Sorry,
says,
go
"Oh,
ahead.
Queen Games did the Kingdom Builder Empire Edition just earlier this year." Oh, I did not notice it actually. Queen Games lagi yung parang low-key lang sila mag-Kickstarter or low-key lang sila mag-release ng better versions of ano. But when I hear Queen Games, it's like, oh, this game is really good. They really choose games well, and you know na that game works. So yeah. Clint is sad. Don't worry, Clint. I mean, if you get it, I'll gladly play Cyberpunk with you. Yeah. Sabi ni Sam, I mean, Queen Games had the Kingdom Builder Empire Edition KS earlier this year. Oh, I did not see that one. Okay, next one is added by Janfred. Ooh, thank you,
Hey,
Janfred, for adding
Janfred.
this game. This game, hindi ba old na to? I know this game. Is this a reprint or is this or
What is
nakikita ko lang
this?
siya before pa. This game is called Bot Factory.
Ah,
You know
Oh,
what?
yeah.
It might be a game I've seen in like the indie board game creators group or something. Tapos lagi ko siya nakikita. But let us see it. Apparently, ngayon lang siya nag Kickstarter. It's a Lacerda game. Why do I know this game? It's a Lacerda game. Joke lang. Let's check it out. Bot Factory in Kickstarter. But sige, quickly, let's check this out. Sabi ni Abigail, Cyberpunk is a play for me, Clint. And Sam says, Grail game ko yung Ankh-More Pork. I know reskin yung Nanti-Narking, but I still want the Discworld theme. Yeah. And may preface. Sabi ni Abigail, this might be the first Lacerda game that I'll skip. Wonder why. Let's watch this supposedly quick video.
I'm Francis with the Board Game Nexus, and this is Bot Factory.
Oh, it's Francis. Francis?
In Bot Factory, players are competing factory workers whose company has implemented a new strategy to maximize toy production efficiency. The player's job is to complete projects by assembling bots and fill contracts with those bots to earn points. The assembly line is made up of 4 boards, each consisting of one type of action. Each board has a number of action spaces, indicating how powerful the action may be. The final board, the finance board, consists of 2 action options that will impact endgame scoring. First, players can spend their speech tokens to increase bot values at a rate of 1 per speech token spent. The value to the right of the marker at the end of the game will be the number of points awarded for bots of that color. The second option at this location is to claim a contract. The contracts can hold speech tokens from 2 players and will award points based on the number of speech tokens already present. Players with tokens on contracts will also be awarded that row's corresponding point value if fulfilled. To place a speech token, players must pay speech tokens equal to the amount indicated in that
Speech
row
tokens, interesting.
and must have taken an action space that allows this many speech tokens to be spent.
Why speech tokens?
To make a bot, players need to construct it on the assembly board with parts acquired from the production board. Bots can only be claimed if the player has an open project requiring a bot of that color, which can be obtained on the project board. The game can be played at face value, using each action space to take a singular action, but the game's complexity and scoring opportunities are enhanced by carefully taking advantage of additional actions indicated around the board by bonus icons. Several areas allow players to take or place parts by spending speech tokens during other actions, and executive actions are free actions, which allow players to find further opportunities for efficiency. The game ends when a player builds 5 bots, or when all bots of a single color have been built. The player with the most points wins.
Interesting.
For a full 2-player playthrough, check out our YouTube channel at The Board Game Nexus. And if this looks interesting to you, be sure to add it to your list at theboardgamenexus.com. I'm Francis, and I'll see you at the playthrough.
Bye,
Cool.
Francis.
From Board Game Nexus, not the other one. Yeah, so let us know what you think about Bot Factory. Looks interesting. Ngayon ko lang nakita yung I was reading your comments while ano, and yeah, Kanban EV. Sabi ni Abigail, it's Kanban EV but with robots. Art-wise, Canvas EV is better and Sandra is there as well. And sabi ni Paolo, ruin a game with one extra word, Russian Bot Factory.
It is ruined.
Kelvin says it's medium level Kanban. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dun ko lang nakita yung ano. Yeah.
I can see that.
I can see it also. Abigail says speech tokens are there for presentation with Sandra. You'll have to present at meetings so Sandra will like you. Apparently. So it's really like just
Kanban.
saying your ano. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Medium weight Kanban is not bad. You get,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
You know?
I am totally into like there are certain games for certain target market, and the reason why we're doing player pass is we're trying to check out if it this community, this group of watchers, is this the target market. So it's okay if it's a play or it's a pass. It's okay. We're checking it out.
It looks like a game you'll play with, I guess, your kids before you go into like heavier Lacerda games. Honestly, hindi lang kids. Honestly, even me, before I wanna step into like Kanban or ano, I would play this first, just to get like the feel of the whole mechanism of choosing this to make this, to create these bots to get these parts, so that you know that type of thing. But yeah, ako kasi hindi ako super heavy gamer, but I'm sure some of you would like heavier Kanban. But really cool, nice. This one's
So
pretty
if
cool.
you're a heavy gamer and you like this, vote.
Yeah.
And if not, also vote. Yeah. Okay. So those are the other Vita Lacerda games like On Mars, Kanban, Mercado de
Lisboa.
Lisboa.
Hindi ko nasagot sa I forgot the title because it's Lacerda. Anyway, sige, let's check out your votes in this in Kanban Lightweight, no Bot Factory. Wow. Okay. I need at least one more voter in chat. Please do vote. It's currently a tie, which is interesting.
What?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Tied siya. Yeah. So I'll wait for one more vote, but the next game that we're gonna check out, I'll ready it up, is called Planted by Abigail
Harding.
Yeah, Planted, really cool game actually. But let's check it out all together.
Planted by Tito Phil. Hi, Tito Phil.
Okay, so that's the poll. Okay, I shall stop that poll. Poll says that Bot Factory is right now a pass. Is a pass. Madami tayong heavy gamers probably. Hindi, joke. We'll put it in pass. Yeah. Next game that we're gonna be checking out is called Planted. Walang cropped out. So let me just quickly try to crop it out.
Okay lang yan.
Yeah, there you go. Planted by Phil Walker Harding. Meron bang may Kickstarter page ba ang Planted?
I'm Planted. I am not sure. I don't think it is.
It might not be. It might be no. Where is Planted? Okay, I think we just have to check out
Buffalo Games.
The other one. Okay. Follow Games Planted.
Kelvin says this is a Target exclusive game.
Okay. Sige, Sige, let me just quickly check a short video, I guess. Game overview lang tayo ng Planted, How to Play by Stella and Tarant from Dice Tower. Let's check it out. Pum, 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 pum. This is my This is my do it faster Willow sound. Oh, you added the link to the poll. Let me check. Oh yeah, BGG. But I wanna see a quick video. So let's watch Dice Tower na lang. Here you go. We're gonna watch until like the game overview. I mean, yeah, game overview, so that we get a feel of what it is lang. It's done. Thanks for watching na. De joke lang.
Hi everyone, it's Terrence.
And Stella He from Nipple University on the Dice Tower. Thanks for joining us.
Today we'll be teaching you how to play Planted, game designed by Phil Walker Harding and published by Buffalo Games.
Let's get to it.
In Planted, players compete against each other to have the greatest and most thriving
So
garden.
peaceful.
Players will draft cards around the table in order to add new plants to their
Oh,
gardens,
I forgot. I need to put
add
the poll.
tools and decorations to their gardens in order to enhance their points and capabilities, and gain the resources they need to make their plants grow. The player who gains the most points from plants and decorations over 4 rounds of play will win the game.
Oh, there you go.
To set up, lay out the nursery board. Find
Let's skip
Planted
setup.
is played in 4 rounds. In each round, players will first draft cards which will allow them to gain new plants, new items,
Okay.
and the key plant growing resources, light, water, and plant food. At the end of each round, players will cash in
That's so
these
cute.
resources to see their plants grow and propagate,
That's so cute.
which is the primary way of scoring points. The player with the most points after 4 rounds is the winner. So now let's have a look at how to go through the card draft and how to play the cards.
Okay, I think we're gonna stop there. Well, if you guys want to check more about it, you can. But I'll go to the BGG page na, so we can check it out more. Na tayo nagbabasa. Here. Hello, welcome back then.
I'm back.
There you go. Let's read about it. We watched a quick overview, but let's read about it. Sabi ni Abigail, Planted followed me all the time on FB. Been searching for that game for so long. So Target exclusive nga siya. It was released on retail last month. And Kelvin said may playthrough sa BGG. And Abigail also said there weren't even any announcements. Everyone got it on Target and all. It feels the same as Verdant. Ooh, interesting.
Ooh.
And sabi ni Calvin, it uses the Sushi Go 7 Wonders drafting mechanic instead of the 2-level drafting of the Verdant and Kasuja. Nice, kasi masyadong... Actually, ang dami na gumagawa ng 2-level drafting mechanic. Which is... yeah. Okay, so care for your very own collection of houseplants. It's a 2 to 5 player game, so walang solo. But most probably, people will make some solo thing about it. Pero kung Target exclusive siya, no, you know what? Target exclusives are not forever. The exclusivity is not forever. But here you go. 42 varieties of popular and exotic houseplants. Nice. With each of their own requirements to grow. Very cool. Some features, easy to learn mechanics for all ages. Collect resource tokens to care for your nursery. Features 42 popular and various plant types. There you go. And created by Phil Walker Harding. This one's really cool though. This one's nice. These pieces
It looks amazing.
looks awesome. So yeah.
I love the watercolor
Ang galing ni
art.
I like it. I like it. I actually do like it. Sige. So please do vote if you think it's a play or a pass. Play or a pass. Put your votes in. The components are so pretty. Yes, I agree. May kilala ba ako nasa ibang bansa ngayon? I would like to get Planted. Sige. Ooh, what a poll. Okay, sige. Planted is a play. Almost everyone did vote. Everyone here voted play for Planted, so we're putting it here in play.
I guess,
Galing,
plants.
plants and like different kind of drafting plus Phil Walker Harding. Really good equation. Kelvin says, I think around 3 to 6 months on exclusivity, but I have not seen a lot of Buffalo games on local game stores. Our local game stores. I've yet to see Summer Camp, which is also a Target exclusive. Yeah, it depends if they do release it to others kasi. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, which is it depende talaga sa kanila. So
Yeah, that's the nature of this game. The game called board games.
Okay, so next one is Button Shy Games. I think this is the whole collection. Wallet games. From Button Shy. Tama ba?
Is it the Spropopolis and et al? Sprolopolis.
Is there a reprint campaign again? Or did it just finish?
I'm not sure.
Kasi meron 2021. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna check. Since si Abigail yung nagana, I think may comment. Thank you for doing this. It's making it easier for us. So it's in game found. Okay, perfect. Cool. Thank you, Abigail. Okay, here you go. We're gonna check out Button Shy Games. The reprint campaign. Sorry, I just screenshotted it kasi wala photo. There you go. This is the wallet games, which is very interesting kasi very small games. I think there are sige, later, after. Let's just watch this video first. Let's watch it first.
Welcome to the Button Shy reprint campaign. We are a tiny little publisher that makes these tiny little wallet games, and a few of them have sold out. Over the course of the last 5 years, we've made like 60 of them.
Na lang nila.
And we're here to crowdfund at least 3 of the sold out games to bring them back to you. Our campaign's a little different than normal for us. We don't normally do stretch goals, but here, every stretch goal will bring back another sold out game. So we're starting with
Revolver Noir, Spaceship, and Wonder Tales. Revolver Noir is a game for 2 players that puts you in the shoes of a private eye stuck in a dark mansion with an unknown hostile. Using both detective work and calculated shots in the dark, you need to track down your enemy before they track you down. Spaceship is a solo trading game of buying and selling resources, upgrading your ship, crew, and equipment, dealing with pirates, and making deals. Your goal is to make enough money buying and selling in order to buy 2 very expensive Xeno crystals before your AI enemy gets to them first. Wonder Tales is a fairy tale themed tile laying set collection game for 2 players where you're trying to find connections between scattered characters to put their stories back together.
What's different about Button Shy than other companies is that we hand assemble all of our games. We order all of the different parts separately, and then we combine them here in our office and mail them directly to you. So these are the games that we hand assemble right here in our little office.
Very personal.
A whole bunch of them, but not all of them because some of them are sold out. So in order to bring them back, we had to come back to
Game Found.
And that's where we are.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Button Shy reprint. I mean, recycle their games. Nice. So one game is 11, 21 2 games, 31 for 3 games, and you get to choose. Interesting. Because I heard, of course, since may 90 plus games sila, 90 something, they said, I heard there are 6 to 10 really, really good ones. This is what I heard. 6 to 10 really, really good ones. And then siguro mga 20 good ones. So, pero depende na lang, I think, on your style. So, Yeah, cool. I don't know what else to say for this one, but funded na siya.
It's
So if
it's
you guys
hard
want to get
to
more,
because there's like 90 games and we cannot do individually.
yeah,
We'll take it as a whole and we'll take it
yeah,
as a concept of
yes,
like very portable, small wallet-sized games that you can bring anywhere. For example, you're stuck in an airport or waiting for someone in a cafe. Those
it's making me laugh.
that niche uh time perfect for small games like Propolis.
Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, here, nasa baba nga sila. So it's right now it's
And
just
uy,
these.
Tasimasi.
Yeah, Elizabeth Hargrave. So designer ng Wingspan and Mariposas. Yeah, cool. Really, really cool. But yeah, let us know if you think it's a play or a pass. Kahit hindi ko pa nilagay yung poll. Hold up. Wala pa pala poll. I'm sorry, guys. There you go. Let us know if this one is a play or pass for you guys. Yeah. Let me quickly read comments. Sabi ni Abigail, I want the wallet, super portable and accessible. I agree.
Yes.
Kelvin also said they are also selling a bag to hold the wallets. Ooh, perfect. So, yung small collection of wallet games mo would turn into a box of smaller games, which is nice. Sabi ni Danilyn, go ahead.
Or you get the photo case, the one that you have. Put
Yeah,
everything in there.
In one photo case, kasha. Danilyn says mukhang kasing laki lang siya nalagyan ng license. Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
I think that's the
size.
yeah. And John Dominic said, "Oh, would love to have Tasimasi." Yos. Yeah, I think the poll is up. Let us know if you think it's a player pass. And I think from this we're gonna do one more game. Added by Abby. Let me just open it up.
While Willow is opening things up, as you know, we cannot do all the games suggested in Play or Pass, but we can talk about the games in GLive Game Night community. If you're not yet a member, please join. It's GLive Game Night community. It's a community of amazing people. Willow and I are there, and we post lots of things: board games, video games, pop culture, new TV shows, movies, anything that we want. And then recently people have been posting open game nights or open game days. I think on Friday Mark is hosting in BGC. He has a poster. Mr. Store also is planning a game day for the Southicons. The Southicons, and Willow and I will be playing in Shang. We're gonna play Unmatched. Kasi natuwa na ako.
You guys we can play more games. But we'll be picking Unmatched. So
yes. If someone's gonna bring Viticulture World, wink wink.
Pwede. Well, let's play. Okay, so people are saying for this Button Shy reprint campaign, it's a play, which is nice. Hopefully, we can get a couple of them into GamingLive.com.
True.
Yeah. Okay. Last one, but not least, for tonight is a game called Moon.
Uy, Moon.
Which is from Sinister Fish Games, who made
Streets and Villagers.
Yeah. So we know this kind of box. Sabi ni David, yung KS ba sa July ito? I think it's Game Found, yung kanina yung Button Shy. Yes. And sabi ni Michael, late ako. Don't worry, you're not late. You can always watch it again. Sige. I think this one has not released the Kickstarter thing yet, but meron na silang page sa sinisterfish.com. So thank you, Abby, for that. So we'll check it out. So it's coming this summer, so you guys can get notified if you click there.
Yes.
But it's a 1 to 5 player game, 40 to 80 minutes, 10 plus, and English language. It's a pick and pass space, doesn't say space, but base building game for 1 to 5 players. Very nice. Interesting yung art nila dito. Kind of different from what they usually have. So this is how it looks. First era 1, era 2. That's interesting. So the description, let me just read. Moon is the third and final entry in Hakon Howell's Garder's Loose Trilogy, which began with Villagers. It is a competitive game of lunar base building for 1 to 5 players. The heaviest game of the 3. Ooh, really?
Ooh.
It's still
Heavy.
easy to learn, but has a great deal of strategic depth. Using the familiar pick and pass mechanism with a new twist plus elements of worker placement, Moon is filled with crunchy decisions. Moon will go live summer of 2022. There you go. How does it play? Moon imagines the first 100 years of lunar colonization taking place over 3 eras in the game, in each era, hands of cards are passed from player to player, representing convoys of rovers moving between bases, delivering expertise and blueprints as they go. Interesting.
Okay. The heart of the game is the construction of bases, and there are made up of structures. Structure cards come in 4 colors: blue, resource production buildings; yellow, flag buildings, which course at the end of the era of each era based on majority; gray, endgame scoring buildings; and pink, flip buildings, which provide powerful
Nice.
once per era abilities. So color
That's
coded.
interesting. Yeah. In a new twist on the pick and pass mechanism, each hand of cards contains an expedition leader which stays in the hand and grants the players holding it a special free action every turn. Ooh. A number of expedition cards are available in each era, lending an extra layer of variability to the game. Yeah.
Yes, and reputation cards provide goals and valuable rewards in the form of points, sometimes ongoing abilities. If they meet the requirements, each player can claim 1 reputation card on their turn, so it's important to keep track and plan for them. The game comes with a selection of reputation cards, which vary from game to game.
Okay, so we're not gonna read everything, but very interesting. It's a
It's a base building
with a little bit of worker placement, which is interesting.
Yes.
I guess you activate these bases that you've created to get better at picking.
Yeah. And
That's how I'm
it's
seeing
part of the Loose Trilogy. I like that
I like
term, Loose Trilogy.
True.
So we would expect that it comes in a box that is long. It's a long boy box.
Same.
Then it has a lot of cards. So with any game with lots of cards, there's a lot of combos, lots of things that you can discover. And if you are a big fan of Streets and Villagers,
Very
you would also
clean
like
designs, I would say. By yung mga ganito ni ng Sinister Fish. Very, very clean design. So let us know if you think it's a play or a pass. We'll get into that. But before that, before we finish the show, do we have a couple of announcements? Do we have announcements, Dwayne?
Oh, well, we are going to ToyCon. So Gaming Library will have a booth in ToyCon. ToyCon will happen next week, July 8, 9, and 10 in SM Mega Trade Hall.
Nice.
We are in booth R22 to R23. We'll post more details there. And I heard that there will be special things that you can avail if you visit the booth. So if you're a big fan of ToyCon coming back, it's the first ToyCon since the pandemic, so it's like a homecoming as well. So come on by, hang out with us. We will have demo games, but you can you can go around the convention. Willow and I will be there. Also the Gaming Library team. Very, very exciting. Other things,
more announcements soon. Join. I just suggest ko lang, guys, join na kayo sa mga gaming groups that are happening are starting their gaming groups in
Yeah.
areas. Very, very fun to play in real life. And you get to talk about board games with more people and meet new
Yeah.
friends. Yeah.
Pro tip, if you are looking for a group, go to GLive Game Night Community. May nagpo-post doon. You can also join in Tabletop Gateway. And kung wala pa talagang board game group in your area, why not start your own board game group?
Yeah.
We totally support that.
Okay, the poll says it's a play. So this is the last play of tonight. There you go. So that's our player pass collection for tonight. If you guys have more games that you want to check out, we'll do more player passes in the future. Please do keep putting it lang sa poll. We go by the order that you guys vote. And then we check it out. Kung hindi pa namin na nakita, keep posting it there. But for tonight's player pass, our plays are Septima, Skyrise, Moon Planted, and the Button Shy reprint collection.
And for our pass, we have Bot Factory and Cyberpunk, Gangs of 90s Night City. Yes.
Yeah, but remember, if you guys do these doesn't say that they're bad games. This is just how the community sees it right now. I would play Bot Factory. I would also play Cyberpunk 2077. So yeah, I think I'll post this on GLive Game Night. So if you guys want to discuss more of these games, dun tayo mag-usap. But I think that's it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed Real Dwayne and Cartoon Willow. Soon you're gonna get the Real Willow also, but for now,
And
I'll be
Cartoon Dwayne. Nagpalit.
But I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I'll see you guys on Friday. And in ToyCon. Maybe not on Friday kasi ToyCon. No, not yet. That's next
No,
week.
not yet Friday. But
we're gonna see each other in ano pala, in Shang, because we're playing IRL. There you go.
Yeah, so we are slowly moving out, and we're gonna give up our Friday game night online and then replace it with an IRL game day. Sounds fun, right? So just parang if you're in the vicinity, for example, Friday night, malipas ka muna ng traffic, come hang out with us. We're gonna play games. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll talk more in GLive Game Night community. Peace. Bye.
Bye. Group hug. Bye, Cartoon.